Good morning. My name is Alexandra Glass, and I'm here to talk to you about effective teaching. It's difficult to be a good professor. How do you keep your audience interested? Are you truly connecting with your students on class topics? Is someone going to leave you a mean review on Rate My Professor? Today our group will present a set of teaching guidelines based on our very own Erin Christie as an example. We have based our guidelines off of our experiences in Erin's public speaking class. Join us as we cover the basics of method acting, motivating students, and creating effective policies and assignments in teaching like Erin Christie. You may already know me as the host of this video, Alexa. I'm also a student of Erin Christie's, having a great time in her class. But I'd like to take this time to introduce you to the rest of our group. They're also Erin Christie students, and they'll be taking the time to explain to you their parts in this video.
Hi, my name is Adam Cohen. I've been an actor for 15 years, and I've studied Stanislavski's technique for method acting for 3 years. I am a student of Erin Christie's public speaking class for about 1.5 months, and I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Hello, my name is James Dodzi, and I'm a student in Professor Erin's class. You know, I have taken several classes with other professors, and none of them actually teaches the way that Dr. Erin teaches, which is why I was able to find relevant sources to how a professor should motivate her students, and I believe Erin does a very good job at that. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Shioma, and I'm a junior at Rutgers in the School of Arts and Sciences. I'm in Erin Christie's class, so I know what I'm talking about. I'm going to be telling you about Christie's class policies.
My name is Natalie Finkel, and I am Erin Christie's student. I'm here to talk about how wonderful Erin Christie employs teaching methods to run her course on public speaking. My credibility is that I'm in her class, but also I've done some tutoring in the past, so I understand the challenges involved in teaching. Later on, I will be talking about the assignments that Erin Christie expects her students to complete, the point behind them, and the ways in which she uses her teaching methods to further her students.
Now that you've met everybody, let's get into the nitty-gritty of effective teaching.
Method acting. My name is Adam, and I've been an actor for 15 years now, and I have studied method acting for 3. Method acting is very important in order to embody Erin Christie, and so that students will believe that you are Erin Christie and will garner the same respect that students have for Erin Christie for yourself. Method acting is where one person, an actor, fully lives and becomes the character they are trying to portray. To do this, a person must research his character. So you must start taking notice of what Erin Christie actually looks like. In fact, you should draw pictures of Erin Christie over and over and over again until the mental image of her is so blatant in your mind that you can't even forget it. And so you become her as a result of that mental image. The second thing you should be doing is looking at the way she holds herself, the way she walks, the way she talks. As a result, you'll be able to mimic those techniques and become a more convincing representation of Erin Christie. According to WikiHow, you must also be honest with yourself. That means, what are your own personal biases that might hinder you from becoming truly Erin Christie? For instance, do you not like to have your hair blonde? You need to be honest with yourself. You need to write down a personal list of your own personal flaws that aren't Erin Christie's, and make sure you get rid of them before you truly inhabit Erin Christie. My final piece of advice for you is to do something that I've found that helps me in my 15 years, which is to go up to a mirror and say that character's name, I am Erin Christie, 15 times in the mirror every day when you wake up, to help your subconscious realize that you are truly becoming Erin Christie. I am 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 Erin Christie.
The section is about motivation and how Erin goes about, motivating her students and keeping us interested in the material that she's teaching. So, according to Vanderbilt University Center for Teaching, one of the most effective ways to be a college professor is to be a role model for your students. Erin actually practices what she preaches because she's full of energy and she's full of so much enthusiasm, and that comes across to the students as she's teaching. It's a natural aspect of her personality and her teaching style. For a Saturday morning class, most students come in hangover and they're tired, they don't really want to be there, and also especially considering the fact that it's in the morning. But it's not so with this class because Erin is so filled with energy and enthusiasm, so much so that you just can't help but want to be in the class and want to participate. And that's what she also teaches us. And she actually does exactly that to show us how effective it can be for the students. Actually, worked on how a professor or teacher should motivate her students. So stay tuned for how to motivate your students as I demonstrate and tell you, I guess, exactly how to go about it.
Good morning, Chioma. How are you? Good. Good morning. How was your Friday? You guys ready today?
Yeah.
You feeling okay? We're gonna have a great class today, guys. We're gonna keep it exciting, so it's interesting and nobody falls.
So now we're going to talk about Erin Christie's class policies. If students are late to class, Professor Erin gives you an option to sing the song for 30 seconds or to answer an embarrassing question about yourself. This is a creative way to combat student lateness and to also encourage students to feel confident talking in front of the class. It's also a chance to clear the lateness from your record. Professor Erin expects students to turn in assignments on time on the day. However, she does have accommodations for certain exceptions. She's very interactive and she's very easy to talk to. She's someone who is strict in her ways but also has an avenue for, mistakes and things that do go wrong. So here's a demonstration of Erin's lateness policy. Hi Adam, thank you for joining us today. How are you?
I'm great.
So why are you late today?
Oh, the buses, weekend buses, Saturday classes.
I understand how the schedules work, but to be fair, I'm gonna give you an option to sing the song.
No!
Come on, it's good, it's good.
All right.
All right, wait, let me get my timer. You can go. All right, wait.
Mary had a little lamb.
Now we'll be talking about the assignments that Erin Christie expects us to complete throughout the course. There's a speech of introduction, the informative speech, the mediated speech, and the persuasive speech. In all of these speeches, she expects her students to pick their own topic that they are most comfortable with. This is to support the student in allowing them to feel the most comfortable that they can feel while up in front of the class. After each speech that the student completes, the audience gives feedback to the student. This constructive criticism is meant to both encourage the student and tell them of areas of improvement. This is all done in a comfortable classroom environment meant to encourage us to grow and to become the best speakers that we can be. Here's an example of constructive criticism in the classroom.
So, in conclusion, medicinal cannabis can be very good for you.
That was a very good speech, James. However, I wish you'd use your time better. Good use of projecting your voice during the speech. Excellent job.
Wow, those were some great tips. I feel like a better professor already. The next time you're in front of a class, don't worry. Just teach like Erin Christie. Remember, motivate your students, get into character, and use effective policies and assignments. Thanks for joining us and enjoy your Saturday.